Dee, so nice to see you. I'm glad you could make it.
Driscoll?
Oh, please join me.
It's not a courtesy call, let's just get straight to the point.
Always focused. I can appreciate that, but just because you're dealing with a killer doesn't mean we can't be civil.
All right. I'm here. I'm alone. Are my hunters safe?
If you mean, am I going to kill them, then yes, they're safe. But just because they're going to live doesn't mean that their fate isn't sealed.
What is that supposed to mean? What are you going to do to them?
Let's just say it's already over for all of us. You see, as of right now, an automatic rifle is pointed directly at your head. No, don't move. It's set to trigger if your head moves too far outside of the line of fire. And trust me, you may have fast reflexes, but you'd have to be Neo to get out of this. So my advice is, keep your head as steady as possible. I mean, I really wouldn't want you to die by accident. If it makes you feel better, though, there's another rifle just like it. Pointed straight at my head, too, so once again, we're in the same boat.
I knew my chances when I came here. What does this have to do with them?
Well, see, I was just about to get to that. See, assuming that both of us can keep our heads straight, neither of those rifles is going to fire until a timer runs out. But between now and then, though, your precious hunters have to decide which of us should die. Oh, you know that they're watching right now. It's all live. It's on your site. Here. Take a look. Oh, yeah, I did a little redecorating. So yeah, it's a simple system. 2 buttons, 1 choice. Kind of reminds me of the last time we were facing each other, except this time I'm not the one holding the gun. Also, in case you're wondering, the timer starts now.
So, you're making everybody else do your dirty deed, huh? No, I'm pretty sure that not all of them are as disturbed as you are. What if they don't play?
You found my loophole. No, I'm just kidding. See, if all of our friends get to the site and then exit out, or if they just sit there and watch like not-so-innocent bystanders, then both rifles go off and they kill us both. So, at this point, they really don't have a choice whether or not to kill. They can only choose who.
Well, I have some news. You may not be holding a gun, but I am. And it's pointed at you under the table. I really didn't want to have to shoot you in front of all these people, but I gotta say, I'm warming up to the idea.
I see. Wow, that's pretty stealthy of you pulling your gun out. I didn't even notice. But to answer you, well, you can pretty safely assume that these people are about to witness 1, if not 2, executions.
Fair enough.
So, yes, you could shoot. I would really hate that, though, and not just because of the angle that you're pointing at, but because I've clearly gone through some trouble to pull this all together, and it really would be a shame to let it all go to waste. But even if you do shoot me, I don't think it's going to do you much good. See, I should have mentioned this sooner, but if my head falls out of the line of that rifle before the timer runs out, then both rifles will automatically go off. So, really, waiting until our friends make their choice is the only chance you have to make it out of this alive.
Well, that's assuming I believe everything you've just told me.
True. But how about this? Rather than trusting my moral integrity, you could trust that I've accounted for every scenario. I mean, I've only been planning this for 15 years. Doubt me at your own risk.
So, this is your grand masterpiece, huh? Just leave it all up to fate? You know, throughout this entire process, I thought we were chasing a deranged psychopath, and well, maybe I was right, but, you know, I'm actually starting to feel a little pity for you. You know, I don't think those sleep sessions are working out for you. You know, if you do end up being the one to walk away from this, you might want to consider getting some real help.
Ouch. So now I'm not only a deranged psychopath, but my online therapy sessions are somehow to blame? Come on, Dee. Don't pick on Iris. You might not have noticed this, but she's not a real person. I mean, come on, it's almost as bad as making fun of a killer that you failed to catch.
Well, maybe it was fate not to catch you. I mean, everything's written in the stars, right? Oh, there's a problem with that, you know? Fate may have made you a killer, but when you saved me, you also became a hero. You chose your own path. This is never about fate. This is about a choice that you made.
Champagne? There you go. Excuse me. Is there anything else I can do?